Good, fine freaking morning. Yeah, you're coming with me today. Remember my evil plan? Yeah. Somebody actually freaking made the brownies. And they were good, might I say. We got some toast. We got some cheesy eggs. Yeah, yeah! Ouch. Don't chop your finger off, Melly. That's not a good look. Show you guys this. I got this little soup for $1. You see how the legs are flared like that? I love this thing. I think it's so cute. And I have it just paired with that turtleneck that I told you guys I was gonna keep out, because I could totally just put like a jean jacket over this and then be really comfortable. And I just have my sneakers on. Like I should have done ballet in my younger years, huh? I gotta do this side now. Oh, that feels good. Okay, nice. Closer. Let's keep the one. I love it. Here's mine. I think I want to put some ketchup in it. I really don't like have much to do. Like, that's why I've been just sporadically uploading, because I really don't have that much to do, because I'm doing everything. Like, I'm working, so it's like, what am I gonna take you guys with me to go to work all the time? I mean, I guess if you like it, but let me just show you. Do you remember that video that I did that I was so not ready for? I think it's this video right here, this shorts. Okay, so I'm doing DoorDash, right? So when you take the order, you can't see what is on the order. 50 pounds of dog food and some other stuff. So get that. How am I supposed to get that? So at this point, some man came over, saw me struggling, and he just went over there and made a bunch fall. So that's how I got the other thing here. I'm supposed to do this. Put these things in my car. Well, I got that order again, right? Oh, and it was a good one. It was like $20, bro, to drive like 4 miles. It was good. And I'm like, oh my God. The first time I wasn't expecting it. The second time, it was on me, and I was like, I forgot how heavy all that stuff was. So I accepted it. Huh? When I got there, I was like, oh my God, just think of the money, just think of the money, think of the money. But let me tell you, I did not bend with my legs. I pulled my back right here, so my back was hurting for a while this morning. Now I feel better, but then I started feeling cramps, so that's what makes me think that I'm ovulating. I'm like a day early, though. But whatever. Come here, lady. I want to say hi to the people, lady. I want to say hi. Hi, people. Hi. You're a good girl. Lady put me through a scare the other day. She was acting really weird. What? She wants a treat now. She thinks I'm giving her a treat. You want a treat? You want a bone? I don't got one yet. Come here. Aw, poor thing. Can't see it. Now she'll leave me alone for a little bit. She put me through a little scare the other day. Okay, like her body was moving weird. It was like she was laying down, but she kept going like this. I think I have a picture. I'm gonna insert the video if I saved it. So that was kind of scary to me. And like at nighttime, I was just praying to God, like, please, God, if you take her, let it be peaceful. Please don't let her be in pain. Anyway, the next day, oh my God, she threw up. And it had to be bile, because it smelled like straight shit. I mean, it was so bad, so bad. And I gagged so much that I lost my voice cleaning it. It was like, it was all liquid, but it looked like poop, and it smelled like poop. I don't got nothing else for you, girl. No, no more. Go eat your food. It was so bad. I don't even want to talk about it, because talking about it makes me smell it again. But she scared me. But look at her. She's okay. One day, though, guys, we started talking about it. Me and the family, we started talking about it. Like, what would we do? How would we do this? First off, I couldn't do it. I couldn't take her. I couldn't take her. I can't see her be in pain either. So I would not be able to, if she was in pain, to just sit her and, you know, let her pass away at home. I would have to take her to be put down, because I couldn't see that. It would kill me. And I know if you put them down, they just go to sleep. Well, that's what my mom said anyway. They just go to sleep. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, she scared me, but she's fine. She's okay. So I'm going to eat, and then probably, I don't know, I have to, I made something. I don't know if I showed you or not. I don't know if I showed you the finished product. Let me finish eating, and then I'll show you. By the way, I'm stuck wearing these glasses. Yesterday I came home, my eyes were so tired, and they felt so dry. I'm like, I was driving, and I felt like I couldn't see far. I'm like, something is going on. Like, I started freaking myself out. Like, what is wrong with my eyes? Like, I cannot see good. And so, I think those glasses are so old that maybe they have too many scratches on them. So I switched to these. But these, the way they look, I'm not used to them. Like, I think they have a different script in them, or they're positioned a different way. That when I look far, it kind of looks different, but it looks clear. And I'm a little nervous about driving, because you guys know how I am with my eyes. I'll get anxiety if I don't see things the same. But Kilo's like, don't think like that, because you're going to put it in your head, and then you're going to feel weird. But yeah, I'm stuck with these, and I have all the other ones, but I feel like these will be the best, because they're like the same shape as the other ones. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so if I didn't show you, I'm showing you now. Ain't it cute? This is I was going to put something in here, but instead, I did the gold around there. And that's my newest one. Let's see if it sells. And those are my pocketbooks, but I'm not, I gotta figure out another thing for that. I don't know yet. I did add, I don't know if I showed you this. I did learn how to make a little flower, and I added a flower, but I'm still perfecting it. So, as you see, I still have everything out. Because when I see it, I do it. By the way, when I go out, I use this because it's so much easier. I don't have to worry about my pocketbook. My pocketbook comes with me. So I've been using this little fanny pack so that I could keep my door open while I go deliver or go grab the food. I don't have to worry so much. So this is a part of the attire, like, every day. Before I get too busy and forget again, I have to show you this pen. It's really not a pen. I know you're probably wondering, then what is it, Melly? It looks like a pen. Yeah, this is... We don't want the world to know this, okay? So if you buy it, don't tell anyone. This is a voice recording pen. You know how many times I went to the doctor or something? Or something. It could have been anywhere. Court, the doctor, just talking to somebody, and you want to, like, catch them out, you know? And you don't want to be so, you know, they'll know. If you got your phone out, people automatically are like, is she recording me? Well, not with this pen. Okay? So, up here on the top, you turn it right here. No, you don't. I'm lying. You turn it from the top. This is the microphone. Do not try to write with it because you cannot write with it, okay? It's strictly to record. And this is how you connect it to your computer. Like so. And then you can connect it in there. And then you will pull up all of the auto recordings. Let's see what kind of scandalous stuff we find out. By the way, you can conveniently, if you're trying to catch a man out, that cheating ass man, conveniently just leave the pen laying on the office desk. Go grab the pen later somewhere. Put it in his pen jar. I'm saying. I've been getting some really cool stuff, guys. The heating mat, the pen. What else did I get, babe? Oh, the headphones. Make sure that you are checking out my description, because that's where all those links are, guys. Yeah. Go get them, ladies. I am driving with these new glasses, and already, I'm supposed to be able to see the sign, right? I can't. I really need to go to the eye doctor. I mean, I could see, but they're not like how they were. I feel like I still want to squint. I gotta go to Friendly's, pick up an order, and drive about 4 miles. So I'll get back to you. Hold on. Okay, we got it. Let's go deliver it, so I can go back and show you this pen. I'm not digging the glasses, though, guys. I'm not digging the glasses. So I just had the greatest conversation while waiting for this food. It was a woman, and she looked amazing, by the way. And I said, are you waiting for an order? And she was like, no. I just have my back up against this cold tile because of menopause, you know? And remember, I was just talking about that? So I was like, yeah. I said, I would just talk to anybody, guys. I would just have a conversation with anybody, okay? So we start talking. I'm like, yeah, I was just calling my mom, asking her, is this what it is? And she asked me how old I was, and she said, yeah, she said that's when hers started. And she was 50 years old. She looked amazing, and I told her that too. I was like, wow, you look amazing, for 50, so you got that going on. But it was just a great conversation because she was like, yeah, this generation, the other generations never talked about menopause, so nobody really knew. But thank God, we talk about it now. There's people like me who just, will be very willing to just have a conversation. with a complete stranger. Wrong way, of course. So anyway, I had to tell you guys that. She said her periods are like, they're skipping now. And like she'll get, sorry, I'm just turning around, guys. Just turning around. She'll get them like every 18 days now. And for me, I feel like I was saying, I feel like my periods are coming closer together. But when I said how young I was when I got my period, I was 9.5, guys. So my mother even said, well, you should be kind of starting getting your period. Oh my God, fuck. You should be starting getting your period because you got your, you should be starting menopause because you got your period so early. But I'm still pretty regular every single month. I have not skipped a month. I was probably supposed to continue having babies, and I probably would have. Or if I didn't have all that, the emergency C-section with I had placenta previa and placenta accreta. I had placenta previa and placenta accreta. So the placenta was attached to my uterus and wouldn't come out. And they said we have to tie your tubes because if you got pregnant again, you would not make it. You won't make it. And neither would the baby. So, yeah. But I definitely would have. All right, let me get off so I can concentrate. These glasses are already messing with me. So, I got to pay attention. And, by the way, I think I'm getting sick again. Me and Kilo. I got like a headache and my voice is like scratchy. All right, let me get off. So far so good with these glasses, guys. These glasses seem to help me see further, and these are the ones from the eye doctor. So I'm thinking I'll just switch between these and the other ones. And I have got to say, go ahead, kid. I have got to say, like, honestly, when through all of these years that I was a stay-at-home mom, I can honestly say that sometimes I'd rather be out working. Could have been a working mom. A working mom, right? All I had to do was think about going to work and like come home and things would be cleaned. Okay, you know what? If the roles were reversed, I know there's a lot of men out there who are going to be like, it's not easy being a man. I get that. But as a stay-at-home mom who does everything, like everything in the house and doesn't get a break, I'm realizing, like, if my kids were little and I needed a break, now I know why there's parents out there who love to go to work. Unfortunately, because it's like you get a break from the reality.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Right? Like, I've always been a stay-at-home mom, and then, like, usually, if something happened with Kilo, like if he had a medical something, or he got laid off, or whatever, I would take over for a little while, right? There was never a point in time back in the day, for a long time, that both of us were working because we always just didn't want to put the kids in daycare, and we were lucky enough to be able to do that. I know that there's like a lot of women out there who have to put their kids in daycare, and that is rough. That is so freaking, I don't understand how people could make it putting your kids in daycare. It's like you're paying, unless you get help. Like if I had like a mom, like, you know, if I lived with my mom or something like that, then that would be amazing to go to work. You know, your grandma takes care of stuff, and it's like a literal break. I don't know. I'm just realizing that now, guys. Let me get off so I can find this address. So, does that make sense? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like more of the stay-at-home moms are going to relate to this. So basically, if the roles were reversed in my family, like how it was, like if they were reversed and I was the man, all I gotta do is wake up All I gotta do is wake up, go to work, and come home. My house is cleaned. My kids are taken care of, fed, changed. Your clothes are done. Dinner is made when I came home, dinner was made, the house was clean. All I had to do was do whatever I wanted to do. That would be amazing. That would be, I get it. Men work really hard. Women work hard too. But I'm just saying, like, if roles were reversed in my family, I don't know about yours. I don't know about what your husband did for work or what he does. Maybe he has 12-hour days and he's like on his feet all day and he's a carpenter or like a very hard labor worker or whatever. Work is work and it's always hard. I'm just saying, if I could have just went to work and came home and had nothing to do, like even now, like I wouldn't have to go home and clean and stuff. Like, that's for real? That's a thing? Is it? I don't know. In my dream world, it is. I guess if I had a maid, imagine them people who got maids. I couldn't even do that. I don't like the thought of being all bougie and shit. That's not me. Shit. The way I grew up, my grandmother cleaned rich people's houses and catered to them. I grew up with going with my grandmother to clean rich people's houses and cater and do catering jobs with my mother and my grandmother. So it's like, it's kind of instilled in me, you know. My mother and my grandmother were always my grandmother really was a cleaner, like always doing something, and a runner. She was always running around doing something. So I grew up with my mother. She was the same way. So when I became a mom, or whatever, I guess a mom, I just always remember my mother and my grandmother running around and doing stuff, you know. And if I could remember, see, my uncle, my mother, it was my grandmother's house, and my grandfather's house. It was really my grandmother's house because she had married once and got divorced, and he gave her the house because she had the kids, and then he just remarried and had a bunch of more kids, so she had the house. And then my grandmother remarried to my grandfather, and so my mother lived on the second floor for a cheaper rent, and then my uncle lived in the basement. And then when my mother saved up enough, and my grandparents helped her buy her first condo, but so when she got the condo, my uncle then went to the second floor, and my grandmother always took care of him for dinner, just like my son Tony. For dinner, she would go upstairs with food, or he would come downstairs and grab the food. She would go upstairs and do his clothes. So I do come from a line of women who took care of their children like that, and their husbands. So, but my grandfather, he cooked. He was a butcher, so he liked to cook like all the meat. I remember he always cooked all the meat, and my grandmother cooked all the other stuff. But anyway, and my grandmother, if it wasn't for my father being a deadbeat, my mom would have had it good. Like, she wouldn't have had to work so hard, but she was a single parent. But thank God she had my grandparents, because that really helped her out. But imagine she didn't. Like, for me and Kilo, I didn't have my grandparents. I didn't have my mother either. It was just me and Kilo doing it and figuring out a way. And so when we figured out a way, that's what we continue doing. I feel like I'm babbling at this point. But I'm about to go back upstairs. I'm waiting for another call. And when I am on this camera, I am missing calls. So I got to get off. But it was nice chatting with you. By the way, what do you guys think about these glasses? I'm not really digging them. I'm really not. But I like the fact that I could actually see. I do. Have to admit. Even though I can't see that sign down there. But if I... Okay, let's do a test. I can see the sign, but I don't know if it's because I know what the sign says. Like, even if I squint, I can't see the sign. Okay, I know I can see the sign. I can see that says one way, right? Let's see if I can see. I have a piece of hair in my freaking eye. Let's see if I can see the sign. Might help if I clean them off. Look, I got a tie-dye sock in here. These are nice tie-dye socks. I think one had a hole in it, so I couldn't sell it. Yep, see? I gotta bring them upstairs because I'll definitely wear them. All right, so these are my regular glasses. Let's see if I can see the sign. I can see the sign. I can see the sign. So, you know when the test is really going to be? When I'm in the store. I don't know if these are bifocals or not, or progressives. When I'm in the store and I'm looking at something and then I go to look up, we'll see if it's all blurry. I don't know, Lions. Whatever. F my life. Just tell me, Melly, shut up. Just shut up, Melly. Enough with this OCD. All right. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm due for another cup of coffee. So, when I was working before, when I was working for the school, I got myself down to 2 cups of coffee a day. And now I used to have a cup of coffee in the morning. And then I would have a cup of coffee at around 4 o'clock when I got home from work. And that would be it. Now, I'm having 2 cups of coffee. I have this little sticky thing on my phone. It's not really working good. Now I will have 2 cups of coffee in the morning and 1 at 4 o'clock. And sometimes at nighttime, I want another cup, but I don't. I'll drink hot chocolate at nighttime. You know how I am. When it starts getting cold, then I'll start drinking the hot chocolate. So your girl needs another little spike in her life. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making some coffee. Angie, think about what you want on the list. We're gonna be I'm gonna be doing another order. Something good that you wanted to try. The other day, it was about, it could have snowed. It was like 30 degrees. And I think the highest it went was like 66 degrees. And now today, it's 89. That's probably why I feel like good. And my headache is going away. Anyway, just gonna drink my coffee. And then I'm gonna wait for the call. And then I'm gonna go to the call. And then I'm gonna come back. And then I gotta cook dinner. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta charge my phone because I am legit on 19%. And if I go out DoorDashing, usually by the end of the day, I'm at like 12%. We don't want that. We don't want to have to stop money because my phone is dead. You know? Yeah. So, it's not quite 4 o'clock yet, but Mama needs more coffee. And not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm realizing I am a great freaking multitasker. Do you know what I can get done in a day? It really shocks me sometimes of how much stuff that I can get done in a day. So while I am waiting to be called back for my job, right? I'm doing my other job. I'm editing. I can edit a video. I can do deliveries. I can clean the house. I can cook dinner. And I can keep it together all in one day. I'm noticing that I'm like really like on the go, go, go. And I know. We're in Dexter's laboratory. I'm outside, guys. I'm outside. I'm having, my coffee and, rebooting. But it's a great feeling of accomplishment, but I'm also like constantly going. So that at the end of the night, I really do sleep really good. Until, like, I do that and I'm go, 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 go. Until my body says, all right, you need a break, Melly. Or Sunday comes and I'm like, ah. Although last Sunday, I really didn't feel like a moment. But we still got a lot of shit done, and I got stuff done that I wanted to get done. So, nonetheless, it was still an accomplishment of a day. But yeah, I just was sitting here like, wow, you are able to do a lot of shit. It's hard. I'm not saying that it's not hard. It is hard. Trying to juggle YouTube and a job is hard. It is hard, but it's worth it because I freaking love you guys. And I sometimes think like, if I didn't have the push that my channel has given me, you guys have given me, I wouldn't even be this far. I feel sometimes. Like, just so that you know, you guys mean a lot to me. That's basically the point I was trying to make. That, and I'm a great multitasker. I think all women are. Because we all have to do like multiple things at once. We won't tell the guys. Keep that to ourselves. Or not. We're cooking. Funny thing is, it is now about 6:30. What time is it, Tom? It's about 6 o'clock. And I want another cup of coffee.
I'll drink some if you make it.
I can't. That'll be 4 cups. See that camera? That's because this meal right here is going on the Pinch a Penny Eats channel.
You got another channel?
I always had another channel.
Don't eat all my brownies, bro.
Guys, Tony made the best brownies.
No. Did you get to eat any?
I don't know.
No, you didn't even save any, girl.
There's a whole big piece.
That's my piece.
We'll give her a little piece.
Nope.
Anyway.
She'll only know of the legend.
So now, remember I told you? Mm-hmm.
No.
So now, Tony is dubbed. He's dubbed the brownie maker. Sorry, Tony. I'll always buy brownies now. Just like I always buy cookie stuff for your sister.
You don't.
Yeah, I do. It's always in there. Except she don't want to make it no more. And she's the best cookie maker. I love her cookies, but nobody wants to make what they're good at.
So you do this.
What do you mean?
This is why nobody wants to do it.
Because everybody wants me to do
I
it.
did it one time and you're making a whole thing out of it, and I never want to do it again.
It was so good though.
So maybe if you just let it be good, maybe I would do it again. But you gotta make a whole thing out of it.
Why?
Why make a whole thing out of it?
Because if I dub you the brownie maker, it's
that's
bad.
not how it works. Whoever feels like making brownies, come make brownies. I felt like it.
Nobody
I'm not
does.
dubbed the brownie
Well,
maker.
you're dubbed the brownie
That is
maker.
a job. That's not a compliment.
It is a compliment.
At home?
Just like I'm the cook.
No.
Angie's the cookie maker, and you're the brownie maker. Daddy's the pancake maker, the man cake maker. The any cake maker, because he makes the best cakes. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what Lalo is, because he's not here to cook anything. I don't even know if he remembers how to cook. Oh, he's a good egg maker. Definitely.
Coffee.
What?
Make good coffee. You used to do that with Lalo when he was a little kid.
And he loved it. Lalo used to be the best coffee maker, and he loved it. He loved it. He loved the fact that I said that he was the best coffee
How
maker.
does anyone brew coffee different than anyone?
I don't know, sir. It's the amount of coffee that you put in. It makes a difference, guys. Like, whatever. I don't know.
So every time Lalo's here, he has to make his own coffee.
No, it's when Lalo used to make it in the big coffee pot. Whatever he used to do, I used to always tell him, do it that way. Because it tastes good. And by the way, nobody else wanted to make me coffee.
You did.
Fine, you're the best garbage man. Come out here and take my garbage out. Oh well, I tried.
What?
What? Nothing. Look at this guy. You're a good boy.
Bucket.
You're the best garbage man ever.
I'm not the best nothing.
You are.
You got two cameras going.
That one's on the food.
That one's on me.
You should have saw me struggling with the garbage. Look at this guy picking up the whole garbage with one arm. Wow.
Always stuff it
That's
like
your
this.
tradition. Look.
How if you
Perfect.
do that?
I gotta show you the video of me struggling taking that garbage out.
You gotta get a bigger thing, or you gotta stop stuffing it.
How about somebody
Don't show
start?
everybody this. You're used to people don't need to see the garbage.
Why? Stop. That looks gross. Go. Go.
People are like that.
Go. I gotta make sure you take it out.
Where am I gonna take it?
Garbage. I know you don't live here, but you still help your mother out. What? This is your due diligence for eating dinner here every night. Did you hear that, guys? That was the garbage can. I'm not trying to go all the way. I'm just not trying to. Oh, I should have had you take Lady out. But whatever. Alright, guys. So if you want to see what I cooked, actually, I'm going to show you a picture of what I cooked, but you're not going to be able to see the video because I can't do two cameras at one time. So go check out You Pinch a Penny with Melly. And that's where it's going to be. Okay. I wonder if that will stay there. That was the magnificent brownie.
You made them. You don't remember?
I didn't.
I swear to God, you made them.
No, I didn't.
What if I just ate this? Just like that.
You could, but
I don't want to. That'd be weird. I want to be weird. If I just ate ketchup?
Kids do it. Kids be sticking their fingers in the ketchup, just licking all the ketchup. I feel like you used to do that. I think all kids used to do that.
Kids are weird.
It's failing my life. It's failing me. I just want to get the dishes done. I really don't know what to do. Ooh, guys, last night I made chicken cordon bleu.
Delicious.
It was really good. I think I took a picture of it. but it was halfway done. But I'm still show you the picture. I'll show you the picture. But it was it was half eaten though. So take those sliders out for me. I don't want them to burn. They're probably burnt. What if they're all black? Oh well. Oh, they're good. Take them out. Here, use that.
And then my face so hot.
Yeah.
This soggy old bro.
It's soggy? It's gonna burn you if it's soggy. Just put it right up there on top of the stove.
Oh my god, it started burning me.
Told you. Watch out the
Why are those sliders so heavy? What happened to these ones?
I don't know. Somehow I did an extra something. But
You lost the sliders or something?
I don't know. That'll be yours. This is what I did yesterday, right? I cleaned all the dishes and then I left the ones that I cooked in. I don't want to do that now because then I'm going to be left over with those tomorrow and have to do that. But I just told my family that I don't have any inspiration to cook for tomorrow because I don't have any new recipes. So unless they come up with something real good that makes me want to be like, ooh, yeah, let's try that, I'm not cooking.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you better find something that sounds good to me.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I always say, give me some dinner ideas.
Okay, how about this? Grinders with
Well, we just had this.
sausage, peppers, and onions.
So we got sausage. I don't have no peppers and onions.
That sounds delicious though. Sounds really
I mean, I have
delicious.
onions.
Nice grinders with saucy.
I don't know. We'll see. I can't eat that though.
No?
No.
Oh my goodness, Mom, you can't eat anything.
I mean, but that sounds easy to make.
Eat this panini I gave you.
No, I want to eat this.
See, I did give you food earlier though.
I know. You did.
But I didn't make that. Somebody else made that. I made the one that I used. You guys gotta come back when it's not super busy so that I can make you food.
Oh.
Come in before you pick me up one day. But don't come in super
That's what Daddy
early.
tried to do.
Come in at like, no, you guys came in the middle of the day.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta come right before like.
Come at like
3:00?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Is Dad at that time?
Yeah.
Oh.
2:33.
All right. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, yummy. That stretch though. I love you mucho. Until the next video. Thanks for hanging with me. I did the dishes, so I don't have to worry about that. There's so much more other stuff I have to do. But thanks for hanging with me. I'm gonna go edit this video so I can have it at the end. Until the next video, I will catch you on the other side.